G'day Eagles fans, welcome to Ask Simmo, presented by ECU. It's the fans' chance to ask the questions each week, and the winner, which Simmo selects, will win a super store voucher. Simmo, no game on the weekend, but the fans are still very keen to ask you a few questions, and thank you for making yourself available. Now firstly, open training session on Tuesday. Great to finally reconnect with the fans back here at Mineral Resources Park.
It is, mate. I can't remember the last time we had a crowd at training, so obviously through COVID restrictions, it's been a real challenge. We've missed it, so yeah, hopefully it's a nice day tomorrow, and anyone who is around, come down and watch us train. Yeah, we've missed our fans. Okay, now the fans, and the first question comes from Janelle Calder on Facebook. Is there any chance that a very impressive number 65 playing in the Waffle team on the weekend can get a senior game? He went okay. Well, we probably need him at Waffle, Eagles, so I'll have to talk to Praddy. It was good. I think it was a great day for the Waffle Eagles, really. I mean, we've been beaten by a lot regularly this year, and we had, I think, an extra 5 or 6 players into the side. But our amateurs have got really good spirit. They're playing as a team, and yeah, I mean, I don't think finals may not be on the radar, but they're playing better footy, and obviously a bit more talent as well.
Yeah, very much so. Well done. We'll have a question on them in a little bit later. Now, another question in regards to boots comes from Robert Sword. He says, does Shuey's role change coming back, and does he take every centre bounce, maybe start inside the 50, be super damaging, hopefully to prevent soft tissue injuries? Basically, are you managing his return at the AFL?
Yeah, we'll look at it. Yeah, I'm not going to go into the centre bounce attendances in case Bevo's watching, but I think we'll look at how he manages his minutes, albeit when he's on the ground, he probably plays on ball, maybe a little bit of time forward. We've learnt some good lessons with Yowie, but it's different. It's a different prospect. I mean, Boots played around 2 or 3, I think it was. So, and he's probably got a little bit more of an endurance base than Yowie. So we'll see how we go.
It's a very good question. Next question comes from Kane Brown on Facebook. Simmo, how do you balance all the returning stars, including, of course, Luke Shuey if he does play, and the young fellas and the pinch hitters that are performing right now?
It's going to be tough, isn't it? Yeah, we've got, I think young Westy might have hurt his ankle on the weekend, but outside of that, there's good availability. Are they fit and ready to play full games? We've got to work through that. So we'll get some return to play players with McGovern, Kelly, Shuey and Shepherd, all from different types of injuries. So yeah, we've got to make sure we manage some of the players throughout the game, and some of the guys have really stood up for us, deserve to hold their spot as well. So it's going to be an interesting match committee.
Yeah, going to be absolutely tough during the week for the match committee. The next question comes from Michael Jamison on Facebook. It was great, the much needed win in the Waffle, as you mentioned, on the weekend. How much of an effect does that have on the AFL team around the group?
We talk about it all the time. Like when we win, we played Claremont a few weeks ago, and I think we had 60 inside 50s to 40 or something, and it was in Sydney, and I spoke about it before the game. I think when Vards took that mark of the year, I think I mentioned that before the game, so that they're connected to us. We have a game review from Waffle Eagles as well that Praddy does, and trademark players, all the things. It's very connected.
Okay, now just quickly, you did mention Vard's mark of the year. The question is out there: Archie's mark on the weekend or Vard's mark? If you were picking mark of the year in the Waffle amongst those two candidates, your pick?
Pretty close. Vards did stand, or not stand. He got his elevation on a ruckman, and he's 30. So I'll probably give it to Vards for being 110 kilos and getting up that high.
Nice
but
work.
Arch was a good grab. It was very good.
It was on top of Bailey Williams too,
Was it?
Yes.
No, I'm still going with Vards.
Okay.
Just.
What
do they win?
$5,000.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe they should split it.
Okay. It'll come back to the club somehow. Don't worry about that amongst the playing group. Next question comes from Amanda Speedy on Facebook. Simmo, how do you see Willie Rioli fitting back into the team environment in terms of fitness, sports science, and will he do a solo pre-season or reintegrate with the main squad fairly quickly?
Well, I had a medical today, and from what I can gather, he's right to go. So it'll be slowly, but he'll be just in our program. So weights, training. Obviously he can't play, but he'll do everything that everyone's doing. We'll manage his minutes at training early on to see where he's at, but he said today he just hasn't trained with people or kicked the footy in a proper way for almost 2 years. So he's looking forward to getting back amongst the boys with the training aspect, that's for sure.
Last question comes from Hamish Hennessy. He says, Simmo, we touched on this last week. What did you get up to over the bye week?
Not a lot. No, I think I mentioned my daughter Ali got her licence, so she still actually can't reverse too well, which surprised that she got through when you can't reverse, Goss. So we have to park the car on the street. We can't park it in the driveway.
Fair enough.
But
we've all been there.
Yeah, yep. So unfortunately, and everyone obviously has holidays. It takes a few days to decompress. Is that the right word? Mm-hmm. And 3 days you sort of dip a little bit, but then you're straight back on the bike. So as much as you'd like to really get away, I stay with the family and back to work today. But it does feel like we've had a little break.
And the young fella kicked a couple of snaggers.
Owen did kick a couple of goals, yeah, for Swanee. So it was that was a good day. It was tooting the horn from the car. It was a bit cold. It was raining, so I flashed the lights and toot the horn.
Yeah, we did hear about that, no doubt. All right, who wins the best question of the day? Who gets the store voucher?
Who asked the question about the mark of the year?
Mark of the year came. Well, I did.
Oh, you don't get it. So who's?
I could do with some.
You could. I saw that blazer 5 years ago. I'm sure I did.
We'll work out who wins it. Don't worry about it. We'll work it out.
The Willie Rioli question.
Yeah, it's a very good question too. It was from Amanda Speedy.
All right.
Thank you.
Amanda.
Thank you, Coach. Nice work. Congratulations, Amanda. You've won the Superstore voucher. And don't forget, we've got great merch here at Mineral Resources Park. Simmo, well done. Good luck getting back on the bike against the Bulldogs.
Thanks, mate.
Good on you, mate. There's our Simmo. Thanks to ECU.